And now to another developing story. Spokane Sheriff's detectives have arrested a suspect in the chopping death of a Spangle man, and it was right in front of his 8-year-old daughter. John Radovich was booked into the Spokane County Jail Thursday night after a friend secretly recorded his confession during a phone call. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey working for you. And Jeff, this girl's family very relieved to have this guy behind bars.
And Nadine, that is because Radovich took a great deal of time attacking the girl's father. He had the time to actually see and speak to the child, and so up until now, the 8-year-old's mom was worried that Radovich may try to silence the only eyewitness in this gruesome murder. Even major crimes detectives were repulsed by the level of violence deployed in this murder. Victim Bob Tester, the nephew of a U.S. senator, was hacked to death while his daughter witnessed part of the attack.
You're very familiar with just how traumatic that crime scene was for both the victim's daughter and, quite frankly, for the investigators. This was a very, very bloody crime scene.
Detectives say Radovich was outraged that Tester had abused Radovich's former 17-year-old girlfriend. Instead of calling police, Radovich allegedly took matters into his own hands and killed Tester to settle the score. Investigators had always suspected Radovich, but they didn't have the evidence they needed until Radovich confessed to a friend on the phone exactly what had happened. The Texas man recorded the 21-minute conversation and sent it to Spokane Sheriff's deputies.
Didn't do it for any kind of gain. He did it for the right reason, and that was to make sure that somebody had committed a very, very horrible murder was arrested.
Today, Radovich appeared in Spokane District Court exactly 4 months after the savage attack. The 8-year-old's mother, the wife of the murder victim, so glad that man in Texas emailed detectives Radovich's alleged confession.
Yeah, our family would really like to express our gratitude to the person who thought enough to turn this in. I just can't tell you enough how grateful I am to them.
Nadine, if that very important recording had been made here in Washington, detectives may have not been able to use it as evidence during trial. That's because Washington is a two-party consent state, but in Texas, you can secretly record someone else's conversations without their permission. Jeff Humphrey, KXLY4.
All right, thank you, Jeff.